It's magical on its own because it's all about your intention, your focus, your consciousness. Now you're baking, same thing. Everything you do in this world. Now you're going to gym, right? You want to drop some fat that you don't need anymore in your body. You want to build some muscle, some abs. So you do something physical, but again, it's about your intention. It's about your focus. It's clear, right? And then there's that beating, that rhythm. The repetition is the rhythm. Now you have the repetition of going every day to the gym, or every Thursday, or every three times a week. Now you know you do certain exercises. Okay, they say a certain exercises for the arms to make the muscles more defined and stronger. Certain exercises are for your back to make your back more strong and defined. You see, now it's focus and intention, but it's still magical, although it's connected to the physical action that you have to take every day, right? Continuously creating that rhythm. That's why I think is Napoleon speaks about the hypnotic rhythm, because that's very important when it comes to magic. That is why we have Christmas every year. We have Easter every year as well, because it's the death and the birth, to keep that rhythm going, the frequency going, and to keep that frequency zoned in, to make people believe in that thing of it continuously, year in and year out, right? Our ancestors do the same thing. Now we have full moon, new moon, and all those things. People that practice witchcraft, they look at the cycles of the moon, and they have certain rituals they do right through each phase. You understand? When seasons are coming, seasons are changing, new seasons are coming in, old seasons are ending. You get like winter's ending, now we're going to summer, things like that. There's certain rituals that are done religiously, keeping that rhythm. Your relationship with the divine is kept strong. Basically, that's what it means. If yes, you listen to Psalms 150, there's the same frequency. Yes, especially the Psalms. The Psalms are used a lot in Hutu. In Hutu magical practices, the Psalms are used a lot. You understand? Because it's a magical practice. Religion is also magical on its own. Okay. So these are things we need to consider when we try to understand what is magic. Okay, now let's understand that magic may be called prayer. Magic may be called manifesting. It's just a psychology. I was just thinking, I was doing a ritual. It's all magical. It all uses the same similar mechanisms of focus and intention. Umpo, how are you doing, my love? You hope you're doing well. Thank you for joining my live. Today we're talking about a very interesting topic called what is magic and what is witchcraft, and basically what is painful magic and what is light magic, magic with light and love, all based on intention, right? All on intention, because everything is about the intention. Okay, so today we will talk about that, right? Magic versus witchcraft. Right now, I spoke and I said that magic is something that we use with intention, because we have consciousness. Consciousness creates magical activities or events in our life, all through your focus and your intention. So magic is force or method, right? What is it? Force or method? Force or a method. You're either forcing the magic or using a method, a ritual, right? Now we hear about people like Aleister Crowley, who actually use a lot of ritual in his magical practices. Yes, sorry, sister, but I don't believe in magic. But I hope your stream goes well. Thank you so much, my love. You don't believe in magic, but you're a magical being, which is quite ironic. But anyway, it's fine, my lovey. Everybody has their beliefs. It's fine. Okay, thank you so much for even coming in and saying hi. Okay, and thank you for your positive wishes that my life goes well. Thank you so much, sweetie pie. I do appreciate you. I appreciate every single person. Your views don't have to be the same as mine, right? All you have to do is take what resonates with you and leave the rest. I like people that are honest and are sincere and polite, because the world would be a better place if we're all sincere and polite, right? The world would be a better place if we're all sincere and polite. There wouldn't be conflicts and wars if we just say, well, I disagree with your belief system, my sister, but I wish you all the best and I'm gone. Simple as that. I like that approach. Thank you so much for that. I do understand. True, I think a lot of people don't understand the term magic. It's true. Magic is not entertainment. It's not what you see in Hollywood. Magic is not entertainment. It's not what you see in Hollywood right now. That's where the misperception is. If you read the book or even watch the movies of the other book, what's it called again? I forgot. Uh, that name just comes and goes. That very famous books that came out and out and out. Harry Potter, yes, Harry Potter speaks about magic in a very entertaining Hollywood way, right? And yet magic is very mundane because we're doing it every single day. Like now, this is magical, right? I'm using the internet to attract all these people joining my live, right? Wherever you are now pulled in here. Maybe call that magical. Have you ever did magic on someone? Me, all the time. You do it all the time, I love you. When you say to somebody, I love you, I need you to come here, and you think of somebody who says, okay, I'm thinking of this person. I'm hoping this person walks in or this person gives me a call. That is magical. You do it all the time. I'll be sitting in my office there at work, and I'm thinking of my husband, and I'm tuning into him. What is he doing now? I just hope you could phone me, or you just after a few minutes you just get a message on your phone. That is magical. You understand? Yes, we do it every single day. Just that we think it's something different, but it is magic. Okay, now remember, there's what we call magic can be verse, black or white magic as well, right? A lot of people speak about that. Okay, what is magic and what is witchcraft? I said magic is force or method. Force or method. You can use force or you can use a ritual, a method. Okay, witchcraft on the other end is a practice of craft that uses magic. Now, witchcraft uses magic, magic that we all have access to. Right? Like, for example, in the mundane world, people think, okay, I'm not practicing witchcraft, I'm not using magic. But when I'm praying to God and I'm getting my answers, I say, God, please be there for me, right? May I get to the office safe, or may I get this, and then you get all those things that you want, right? That is magical on its own. And you think that you're not performing magic. You are using your consciousness and your focus to get that thing that you want. You're petitioning God, the energy source, for what you want, and you get to that's magical. So people that think that are not practicing magic, they are actually doing it every single day. Because people think it's something evil, but it's not. It's just it's a method of how we live here in this world. Okay, I want something for Christmas. I pray to God and I say, God, I want something, a gift, and the next minute I get that thing. Isn't that magical? I apply for a job, I go for the interview, I get called for the interview. Out of thousands of people that applied, I get called for that interview. Isn't that magical? Right? I go to that interview, I wait a period, maybe as long as 3 months, and I get called in to start the job. Isn't that magical? Because it's energy. It's energy and focus. Magic in the simplest form is all about energy and focus. Simple. Nothing too woo and all the other stuff right now. Both are ancient human ways of understanding and engaging with the unseen, magic and witchcraft. Witchcraft is the craft, as I said, it's a focus, it's a practice. Magic is a force or a method. Like for my method, my magical method will be for example, a prayer, even a petition, maybe even affirmation. I'm speaking into the situation. I'm saying that my life as well. I'm saying that money comes to me easily. When you see those things on TikTok where they say there was money affirmations, right? They say those rhyming words about money. Money comes to me easily, money comes to me freely, money comes to me continuously, money comes to me, money. It's a rhyme now. That's also energy and focus. Now you're focusing on that money. You believe it's coming to you freely. You believe that it's coming to you frequently. It's a beat, and you believe it. You think it right, and this is your worldview. That then it becomes money comes to you frequently, and you're never short of money because of it's a beat. It's already a spell. You are all magical already. without you even knowing that you're already a magical being, okay? Both Asians, both witchcraft and magic is Asian practices, ways of understanding and engaging with the world, right? I'm just reading my notes here, guys, right? So now let's look at magic versus religion. Interesting one, right? Now, white or black magic, why these two are labeled so? Why is there white magic and black magic? Or what we call left hand part, which is the black magic, and right hand part, which is the white magic, right? Why do people coin it so? Right now, white magic, why they call it that is it's all about the intentions, about love, healing. Black magic or left hand magic is all about getting what you want no matter what. Right. I don't care what the consequences are. I will deal with those consequences. I'm going to do this thing to get what I want. You understand? They have different moral codes, in other words. A white magical practitioner will have a different moral code to somebody who practices the left hand part, which is the black magic, as they call it, right? So, guys, if you're interested in this type of thing, please go ahead and do the research, right? Because all this I'm talking about is out there already. It's nothing hidden. Please talk about cleansing magic. I will do so, Lavi. I will do so. Cleansing magic is very intense. It's very simple. There's nothing difficult about cleansing magic. You don't need to do big rituals for cleansing magic. It's about the intention. Lighting your paper, lighting a white candle, right? Using a crystal as well to cleanse yourself is also a form of magic practice. Okay, now let's continue with painful magic. I want to speak about painful magic, right? Painful magic refers to spiritual energetic practices that intend to cause harm, restriction, or consequences or bad consequences on other people, right? This can range from binding someone binding someone from doing harm. Binding is also a painful magic. Binding. I don't know if you know about binding magic, okay? Then returning energy sent towards you back to sender. Right? We do it all the time and we think it's something that's only slight magic. It's painful magic. It's part of dark magic. Protecting wardings that repel or reflect.